Guys, here we are in basketball season, practice underway. I'll start with you. Just how would you kind of describe how things are going with this group this year?
Yeah, I think we have a really strong team this year, and I think we have some new players and lots of potential with our younger classmen, and I think that if we gel, we'll do well together.
Theran, talk a little bit about this group. How would you describe this team this year?
I would say committed. You know, we spent a lot of time in the off season. We've tried to build our chemistry up. You know, just trying to make us one as a team.
Okay. What's been the focus early on from Coach Ivie and the staff?
Hard work, defense, rebounding. You know, just things that we can control, things that we can make sure that we're doing every single time, and just being the hardest working team.
Gotcha. How would you describe how you want to play and what Coach Ivie wants to see on the court, Chris?
I think she wants to see hustle and effort. I think she wants to see us diving after loose balls, going up for every rebound, because the offensive side will always come, but in order to win games, it's going to have to be on the defensive end of the court and getting stops.
What do you guys think when you look out around the state at the 4A competition this year? What do you think it's going to be like out there?
There's some good competition, so you know we're gonna have to work our butts off. But you know, if we do what we can do to be successful, you know, see how it goes.
Chris, I'm curious, how do you feel like you guys? I know you probably have some long-term goals, but how do you feel like you guys, or what do you feel like you guys need to do to maybe get the season off on a good foot here early on? Maybe some early kind of goals.
Yeah, I think we need to have some higher energy and just lift each other up, and make sure that we're playing to the buzzer and making sure every play is important, and yeah, just finish to the end.
All right, let's have a little bit of fun. Where's your favorite place to play in the state besides here at home? Can't pick the home gym.
I like playing in Natrona.
Okay.
I like their court. I like Star Valley's court. It's nice.
You got one,
Two of my
Chris?
favorites.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rock Springs just because it's a little packed in there, and you feel like everyone's in the game with you, and so it's kind of just the rival's big. So that's a good court.
Where's a place you dread playing? Or maybe you've had some bad games and just were like, I don't want to go play there again.
I'm not even sure, to be honest with you. I don't know.
Maybe Rock Springs too. I don't know. Just the rival.
Speaking of that, team you want to beat the most this season?
Rock Springs, probably.
Yeah, I think Evanston would be a good win that we could find. They're a tough team this year. They have lots of talent too, so I think if we buckle down on them.
Team you hate to lose to the most?
Evanston, Star Valley.
Okay.
Yeah, Star Valley, I would agree. Jackson too.
Okay, all right. Favorite part about bus trips around the state?
Just bonding as a team, you know, making it fun. Just kind of enjoying the brotherhood.
Would you add anything different?
Yeah, I think that our coaches make sure that it's a fun time on the bus, and they make sure that they're teaching us lessons the whole time. So it's just good.
Theran, how would you describe the atmosphere on the bus? What's it like?
Well, it depends, you know, like after a loss, like it's pretty rough, but at the same time, like, you know, we try to keep it light, keep us amped up, you know, ready to go, just enjoy it.
Yeah. A lot of music, or is it more just kind of talking and sharing stories, guys, or?
A lot of talking, a lot of just messing around, just, you know,
I gotcha.
enjoying each other's time.
Favorite place to eat on the road?
Ooh, there's a lot of places in Casper, but probably the Qdoba Five Guys, that section in there. And then you got Crumble afterwards, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
You got a different one?
No, I agree with him.
Okay. What are you sick of eating the most on the road?
Pizza.
Oh yeah. Pizza Hut, Domino's. That's after games.
Generic.
Yeah.
What do you love most about the game of basketball, Chris?
I like that it takes a lot of effort and hustle for everyone. Like, there's a lot of hours that people spend and put in the time in the gym, and sometimes it doesn't show on the court, but if you keep on working, it's always worth improving on. So.
Okay. What about for you? What do you love the most?
I enjoy the life lessons that come out of it. You know, it kind of teaches determination and commitment, and just having that competitive edge and bring it to all aspects of your life.
How would you describe playing for Coach Ivie?
I love it. She's good. You know, she brings energy. She teaches us what we need to be successful in life and on the court. So.
Yeah, I would say she teaches life lessons. It's not just about the court. It's about afterwards and how we carry ourselves and how we position ourselves in the world.
Yeah.
So.
Have you seen a coach that's more active on the sideline than Coach Ivie?
Oh, she gets pretty into it.
Yeah.
I like that in
does.
coaches, though.
Yeah, I do too.
I'd
Yeah,
rather
she
have a
fires
coach into
herself.
it. Yeah. All right. All right. What's one thing you want to have happen this season?
I want to make a state.
Yeah, that would be a great goal. Place well at regionals.
Okay. How do you guys go about that? What's the biggest thing to accomplish that?
I'd say just doing it, the little things every day to make sure we're successful. Don't be lazy. Just put in the work.
All right. Well, guys, thanks for the time. Good luck.
Thank you.
New season coming up for us, Laurie. Talk a little bit about how things are going early on for your group, as we're about a week and a half into practice now.
Yeah, that's such a great question. We're super excited. I feel like that's an understatement. There's tons of great energy and anticipation in the gym. We're super excited to head into the season.
What are you focusing on right now, about a week out from games?
A lot of things. You know, we do a lot of individual drill breakdown to work on individual fundamental stuff, but then a lot of team install to be ready for the first game. We only have a handful of practices before we're ready to go. So
Yeah. How would you describe the group that you have this year?
you know what? I have 3 returning varsity players, which is good for us. We usually don't have a whole lot of starter returners. We have Chris Wilson and Theran Archibald. They'll be returning for us, and then about 5 or 6 kids besides them have varsity experience. So
Okay.
we're looking forward to that.
How do you describe them in terms of just as they come together as a collective unit? Do you feel like you've got good kids that know their roles and scorers and different things like that?
Absolutely, yes. And I think with this group that I have this year, chemistry is a strength for us. We had a great off season. We were in the weight room. We had big numbers at open gym. We played 40 plus games. And so because of that commitment and that the time we spent together on and off, the chemistry and people knowing their roles is a strength for this crew.
Obviously, kind of the end goal at the end of the season is to try and make state tournament, make some noise at the end of the year. How do you think that this team goes about doing that or getting to that point this year, you feel?
We have one goal every day, and that's to be the hardest working team on the court. And so if we continue to do that, which that's a very real thing for us and a very real goal that we can achieve and attain, I think we'll be right there.
What are your thoughts on 4A basketball this year? What do you look at when you look out around the state?
You know what? We have a really highly competitive conference this year. Star Valley is going to be great. As always, Jackson returns all 5 starters. We did get a look at them a couple weeks ago. We played up at that Veterans. The kids went and played at the Veterans Classic, and we actually played them. And Evanston's going to be good too. We saw Evanston this summer. So our conference is going to be solid.
Yeah. Lastly, obviously, you mentioned get better every day, but are there short-term goals to get you off to a good start that you want to see out of your kids here early on?
Yeah, I mean, we really focus. We track a lot of things, and we track a lot of things in practice, and so we are really focused on extra possessions. We felt like that was something for us last season that we did not come out on top with. We want to get a lot of defensive stops, so we're tracking, we don't want to have any blow-bys to the basket. We're tracking, are we boxing out every single time? Who's hitting the boards, who's not? But yeah, those little things, we feel like defense and rebounding will be the things that are going to progress us there, so we track them.
Thank you for the time. Wish you best luck this year.
I appreciate it. Thank you.